Every single person you have ever known will eventually die. Every animal, every plant. Every organism on Earth with a few bizarre exceptions. But here is a deeper question. Why? Why is death so universal? Is it just wear and tear? Or is there something more fundamental? Something built into the very nature of life? Biologists have been debating this for over a century. Some organisms like the hydra, a tiny freshwater relative of jellyfish, appear not to age at all. They can regenerate and reproduce indefinitely. Why can't we? The answer is not about our hardware wearing out. It is about a fundamental trade-off at the heart of evolution. Welcome to Grossdenken, everyone. Today we are going to explore why we age, why we die, and why natural selection might actually favor it. Please support this science channel grow by just subscribing. That would mean a great help. To understand why we die, you have to understand how evolution works. Natural selection is not about keeping you alive forever. It is about passing on your genes to the next generation. In the 1950s, evolutionary biologist George Williams proposed the most widely cited theory of aging, antagonistic pleiotropy. The idea is simple. Some genes have multiple effects. They are pleiotropic. In some cases, one effect is good and another is bad, hence antagonistic. If a gene gives you a reproductive advantage early in life, but causes harm later in life, natural selection will favor it. Why? Because the force of natural selection weakens after you have reproduced. The early benefit outweighs the late cost. Aging is the price we pay for vigor in our youth. This evolutionary logic plays out at the cellular level. In 1961, biologist Leonard Hayflick made a stunning discovery. Human cells in culture divide only a limited number of times, about 40 to 60 times, before they stop. This is called the Hayflick limit. The biological clock is the telomere, the protective cap at the end of each chromosome. Every time a cell divides, the telomeres get shorter. When they become too short, the cell stops dividing. It enters a state called cellular senescence. It is alive, but it can no longer reproduce. Senescence protects us from cancer early in life. It stops damaged cells from dividing uncontrollably. But later in life, these senescent cells accumulate in tissues, causing inflammation and contributing to age-related diseases. For decades, the dominant theory was that aging is simply the accumulation of molecular damage, wear and tear. Errors build up in our DNA, proteins, and mitochondria until the system fails. But this picture is changing. Scientists have discovered epigenetic clocks, patterns of chemical tags on our DNA that tick with remarkable accuracy as we age. These clocks are active from conception, suggesting something more than random damage is at work. One new idea is the software design flaw hypothesis. Aging is not caused by damage to the hardware, our cells. It is caused by flaws in the software, the DNA code that orchestrates development. The code that builds us also sets us on a path of decline after reproduction. It is like a program designed to run a machine for a certain period, after which it starts to break down. There is an even more radical idea. What if aging is actually selected for, not just tolerated? In a world with limited resources, older individuals competing with younger ones could slow down adaptation. A species that ages can turn over generations faster, creating more genetic diversity and adapting more quickly to changing environments. The grandmother hypothesis suggests that in humans, older individuals survive long after reproduction to help care for grandchildren, improving the survival of the next generation. In this view, longevity is not just about the individual, it is about the family. So why do we die? Because after we reproduce, the force of natural selection weakens. Genes that harm us late in life can still be passed on if they helped us early. Our cells have a finite number of divisions, and ultimately, our bodies are built by a developmental program that was not designed for indefinite operation. Death is not a bug in the system. It is a feature, a side effect of the evolutionary trade-offs that made life possible in the first place. Thanks for watching, and hit subscribe for more deep dives into the science of life.